Welcome to the Adrenal Fast tutorial. Today you are going to make an energy bottle that will give you lots and lots of energy. And how long can I keep this voice up for before it completely cracks? Who knows? Help me, help me, help me. Alright, here, we're going to make this thing. You ready? No. Okay, here we go. Alright, I'll stop the dang voice. Alright. I said dang. Alright. Here's how we start this thing off. Alright. So you're going to make this, and you're going to make a bottle cap. And you're going to assemble them. It's going to be fun, I promise you this. And then this I'll print for you. Also, I'll show you a way to make this a different color too, so it's not. So when you print it, it's a little bit of a different shade. Okay? Sounds like fun? I hope so. Just a little bit of a health warning here. I wouldn't drink out of this. It is ABS plastic. It's not coated with all the liners that you need to in order to drink out of it. But if you do, and you get sick, don't blame me. Alright, File, New, English, Standard IN.IPT. Alright, we're going to do a revolution out of this. Alright, now I may bounce back and forth between the original drawing and this, because last time I made this drawing was many years ago, and I can't remember what I did. And since I can't split screen this one because of where I'm doing this at, you're going to have to deal with this. Alright? So, you need to draw this, alright? So, if you want to, freeze your screen right now and draw out this shape right here, alright? To get this thing started off, you're going to hit the Start 2D Sketch, and you're going to hit right here, which is the XY scale, alright? So, I cheated, and I just copied and pasted mine over because I can. Because I can't remember everything I did. So anyway, these are your measurements. So 0.75 over, 0.24 up. What I would do here, I'll redraw it right here. Okay. So what I would do here is I would go up 3.3, go to the right 4.5, 0.45. I'm dyslexic. 0.45 over. I'm going to go down then 0.55 because I'm seeing this little thingy right here and I don't know what I did there. Probably a fillet more or less. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go this way 0.75. I'm going to go up to where these things line up. I'm going to go like that. Okay. Then I'm going to go to fillet. If you want to know what the measurement of this is, it's 2.75, and this guy right here is 3. This is called a driven dimension. I don't want to keep it there because it won't let me fillet it if it is there. By the way, you want to do this on this middle line right here. It'll make your life a lot easier. If you don't, I'll show you how to fix it later. All right, so fillet. Let's see what number this is. Okay, I'll ish that. Let's go 0.35. Don't press enter, just click here, click there, and there you go. That's a horrible one. Don't do 0.35. Yeah, I told you I was winging this. 0.25. It said not to press enter. There we go. That's better. Okay, so I'm going to erase this because it's in my way. No, yes, I can do that. Because it's extreme. Okay. I do want to change this line right here. If you move your mouse up here, you see where it says center line. Please do that. That way, when we do what's called a revolve, it can recognize this. Cool? Cool. If you said cool out loud, I'm going to laugh at you. Press finish sketch. Yeah, it may hide for a minute, but there it is. There it is. Click revolve. All right. Woo, look at that. It just automatically detected everything I just did. I press check mark. I'm good to go. If it doesn't, call me over and I'll help you out. Alrighty. Let's do a little fillet here on the bottom edge here because I feel like it. So let's go fillet. And I'll go to the edge here. We'll just do the default, which is 1.25. There we go. Alright. Next step, Shelly. Click shell. You have to click up here, otherwise it doesn't do anything. And I think that 0.1 just looks awesome. So we're just going to go with default settings. Oh, there's the bell. Yeah, I'm sure the bell's not ringing where you're at right now. If it is, that'd be kind of cool if you were 2 bells in a row. Okay, next step is we're going to do the coil. So we're going to make this coil thing right here. Now, I'm going to do some changing to this later on, but for right now this will work because I don't want this thing to be the same color as yours, or the same color as a bottle. We're going to do a 2-color print on this one, just to switch it up a little bit. Alrighty, here's how we're going to do that. You will begin by making a sketch plane down the middle. So click on Origin. You see you get these little options right here? Oh, those are fun. You should have one that goes right down the middle if you did it right. If not, call me over and I'll help you fix it. You're going to hit Create Sketch. Okay? Now, there's a cool little thing called Slice Graphics. Press F7 on your keyboard. And what this does is it slices your object in half, or wherever the plane is at. Typically, though, it is half. The first thing you're going to do is project geometry. I want to project this edge right here. Okay? And then we're going to do a little angle. I'm going to just ish it for now. Just dump it right here. If you press Tab, you can see we can go 135. Do that, please, so it locks it in there. And then do a 90 here. How far out is up to you. This is 0.14. I noticed mine was a little bit on the thin side here. So I'm going to go 0.15. Go a little bit bigger. Okay. Now, distance from bottom up, once again, that's entirely up to you. You have the freedom to do what you want to do. I'm going to go 0.25. Okay? And last but not least, if you go here and here, it may give you driven dimension. It did. Okay. So, there we go. Now you got, well, I got this little thing right here. What do I do with it? Well, this thing called a coil. Coils are fun. Okay, so I'm going to click. It automatically recognized it. So if it turns blue, then you did it right so far. The next thing you have to do is click the axis point. Your axis is going to be right down the middle. And unfortunately, the way I did this is completely backwards, and so the axis is going to be kind of hard to find. Oh, goody. Now, typically you could just press the Z-axis or the X-axis and it'll do it for you, but since I did it wrong, I'm completely messed up here. So, if you did it right, unlike I did, you should be able to click on the Y-axis and it'll do it for you. If you did it wrong like I did, here's how you go to fix it. Go to your Sketch 1. Highlight it all. You're going to hit Move. You're going to hit Base Point. You're going to click the bottom here and move it over to the middle. That way it's on the origin point. Press Done. And that should fix our problem. Now let's try it again. Coil. Boom, there. There, I got a coil. Okay, so let me show you how to play around with this guy. If you go to coil size, you can do a pitch or revolutions. So let's say I wanted to let's do 3 revolutions. Your pitch height is how high it is. I can't talk. 0.75. Not good enough. 0.5. Okay. 0.35. There we go. So now look at there, guys. I made a coil. This also could be a thread, too. So, just so this sticks out a little bit more, watch this. If you click on coil and right-click and go to properties, I can change this to whatever I want to. And looky there. That looks kind of neat. The rest of this dude, you can go up to the very top here and click this, and I can change this to whatever I want to. There we go. Cool, huh? Alright. Bling, your screen just changed. Everything just got weird. Okay, I messed up, so I'm going back and I'm changing it. Let's see if I can do it right this time. Alright, sorry. It's been a long day here. Okay, so we're going to try the lettering thing one more time. First time for you, second time for me. Here's how we're going to do this. Click on the XY plane. Now let's go XZ plane, because I had the back experience with the other plane. Let's go XZ here. Going to click Offset from Plane. I'm going to move this puppy forward. Distance doesn't really matter. I'm going to go whatever this is, 1.4275. Looks good to me. Click on Plane 2. Click New Sketch. Oh, that's working much better so far. Okay, you're going to click Text. just click here. My height is 0.25. If you want to adjust your own, that's fine. I'm going to put down Cubs win. I know you guys are sick of seeing Cub stuff already, I'm sure. If you want to change it, you have to highlight it, and then you can bold it. You can do whatever you want to. Alright, there's my text. If you need a few minutes, go ahead and make your text pretty. Just a fair warning, if you try doing fancy fonts, it typically doesn't like it. It will throw a fit, and it'll give you an error on this next step. So, finish sketch. Alright, here we go. We're going to emboss this thing. Hopefully I get it right this time. This is the 4th time I've done this, so I've kept having to stop and start again, so I'm getting a little frustrated. It's not you, it's me. Alright, click your Cubs win, or whatever it is you did. You can click wrap to face. Click the face. Now the trick on this one is you want it to go backwards, but you have to click this last. So press OK. If it doesn't work, I may scream like a little girl. Oh good, it worked. Alright, so click this. You can right click and unclick the visibility. It's hidden, now you're good. If you want to, just for the heck of it, if you want to click on the Cubs win and go to your properties and change that to a different color, clear blue, whatever, go ahead. That looks kind of neat, actually. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get this thing ready to print, and we'll do that here in just a minute. Now, I really wish that we could make these two different colors, but the computer is pretty locked in on this being attached to this. So the only thing we can change color on is a spiral. So here's how you do this. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hide the coil. So if you right click on the coil and go to suppress feature, your coil will vanish. Okay. You need to go to file. You need to save it first. Then you need to go to export CAD format. Change this to an STL file. Click options. Make sure this says millimeters. That's a big deal. Alright. Now go ahead and save it to your H drive where you can find it at. I would definitely make a folder for this because it just makes my life a little bit easier. So I have my energy bottle one. So I'm going to call this one Voith Energy. Please call it your last name energy bottle. It will help me out some. Press save. That's done. Now we're going to unsuppress the coil, and then I want you to click on emboss and shell and fillet and revolve. Right click on that and suppress those features so you just have this coil here. Hit file, export, CAD format. You really don't have to save this. I'm going to call this one Voith Spiral. I think I spelled spiral, right? Okay, that's saved. Here's your next step. On your computer, you ought to have a program called Flash Print. I have 2 minutes left in this video, so I need to go fast. So hopefully I don't make your head spin a little bit. I don't care about loading the new one on there. Press load, please. Go find your files. 2017, I have mine here. Energy bottle, here they are. So click energy bottle, you have to do this one at a time. It'll pop on the screen. Don't worry about its location yet. Then you're going to go to load again. You're going to hit spiral. You're going to press yes. Now there it is. Now to view this thing, you can press on the front button and scroll. Yes, okay, mine's in a bad location, but I can fix this. You can rotate it. If you want some help, please call me over. I'm going to click on both these, see if I can rotate them both at the same time. So I'm pressing Control or to both. And if I click rotate, please use these. See how it rotates it around? So I'm going to rotate it until I have a rotation feature that I like. And press X. I'm going to stop this.